Well, hello there, you guys. We're doing another tag video. If you get tired of me doing tag videos, I'm sorry. They're so much fun. Next video will be different. It will not be a tag video. I don't have any more tag videos to do. But if one of you do tag me in a video, best believe the next video will be a tag video. Okay, we're just gonna get like right into it. Okay, so this is the A to Z tag. I'm not sure who created it because upon research, I could not find who actually created this tag. So A to Z tag, 26 questions for each letter in the alphabet of the English language. Okay, I'm in a silly goofy mood tonight. Question 1, author you've read the most from. Lemony Snicket, obviously, because I read 13 of his books. A series of unfortunate events. I thought about this question for a long time and I was like, Sarah J Maas? No, only read 5. I read 7 Harry Potter books. I read 4 Mona Wad books. Like, has to be Lemony Snicket. There's not an author that I have read any more than that. Best sequel, Misrule by Heather Walter. Are you kidding me? Do you know Heather Walter? Do you know Malice? Best duology ever written, in my opinion. Okay, I love Sleeping Beauty. This is a Sleeping Beauty retelling about Maleficent. Her name is Alice. Alice is Maleficent. If you like Sleeping Beauty retellings, if you like fairy tale retellings, this is like a new adult romance. But it's sapphic, so like, what are you waiting for? You don't like romance, just read it. I'm sorry, I don't mean to pressure you. Obviously, you don't have to read anything that you don't want to read, but you should. Question 3, current read. I'm reading The Only One Left by Riley Sager. And tell me, why am I enjoying it? Why am I actually kicking and screaming? Okay, I'm only 50% in, but from what I hear, the end goes downhill. But, you know, I'm here for the wild ride. 4 is drink of choice while reading. Coffee. How do I like my coffee? I use oat creamer and honey, just like in coffee. Okay. And then tea. For tea, I just use straight up leaf water. Don't come at me with any cream, sugar, or honey in my tea, or else I will cry. And then water. How do I like my water? From the Brita. E-reader, physical, or audio? I read all of them, but audio is my preference. I'm a good listener. Fictional character you would have dated in high school. This is exposing me a little bit because I would have to answer none of them. Like, I wanted to answer this question so bad, and I was like, who would I have dated in high school? Who did I date in high school? Nobody. So I was like, okay, nobody, okay. And that's fine because I was in the closet and it was dark and cold in there, you know, all I needed was a blanket. Book I'm glad I gave a chance, Black Cake. I feel like I talked a little bit about that in my 73 questions video, if you guys want to check that out. I just talked a little bit about it. Hidden gem book. Oh, a hidden gem book. Everyone in this room will someday be dead by Emily something. I'll put it here. That book is so good. And it was kind of funny, but not like a hee hee ha ha, but just like, I get you. Oh my god, what was her name? I don't remember her name, but I was just like, I get you. Like, how did you get yourself in those situations? But I would exactly, I feel, do the same thing on accident. Important moment in your reading life. In my reading life, my most important moment will have to be Bookstagram, because I started posting on Bookstagram and it was just like so much fun. It got me into doing a hobby. It got me wanting to read more, and then eventually it led me into BookTube, and I love just sitting down and chatting about books that I read and commenting, talking back and forth with you guys, messaging you guys. Like, I just freaking love it. I just love the sense of community. I love friends, and it just makes me feel. Okay, just finished. A book I just finished. The Inmate by Frida McFadden. Okay, and then this book was a wild roller coaster, and it's exactly what I want to read in my thrillers. Was I gaslit the whole time by the author? Yes, but so... Kinds of books you won't read. I'm not a huge fan of sci-fi, but I'll pretty much read anything. Longest book you've read. The longest book that I have read A Court of Silver Flames. I read this audio book and physical. And tell me why I want to reread the whole series again. Because I want to gaslight myself into liking this book because I spent a lot of time, so I'm trying to gaslight myself into liking this book in particular, okay? If you have read A Court of Silver Flames and you love this book, please let me know why. I need you to help me gaslight myself into liking this, please. And then major book hangover. Bunny, what else? Nothing else gave me a hangover like that. Number of bookshelves and cases that I have is just one. My love. Preferred place to read. Couch, doing chores. You know, pretty much anywhere. A quote that inspires me. Okay, I thought a long time about this quote. So a quote that like changed my self, I guess, like really made me get like a sense of identity was by someone who is problematic, Miss Tina Fey. There was just this one quote from her book or something. I don't remember where it was from, but this has always stuck with me. It just like turned a switch on in my brain. It's do your thing and don't care if they don't like it or something. They talking about like the people around you and you just like do your thing, girl. You know, something like that. Is reading regret. I regret reading this book, but I do not regret where it led. This is the only book that I ever rated 1 star. Girl with the Dragon Tattoo. If you're thinking about reading that book, don't. Google a synopsis and spoiler of this book, okay? Because just don't, okay? Like, save yourself some time. Even though it is at every thrift store for $1, I see you eyeing it. I see you grabbing it. I see you saying, oh my god, this is only $1. I just regret reading that because it took so much time and it was so long for no reason and it made me mad for no reason. But that was the first buddy read that I've ever did with Bestie Be Bookish on Instagram. Shout out, Bestie. Okay, so series you started and need to finish. All of the books are out in the series. This was easy because they said all the books are out. Pretty. I'm enjoying my time reading those trash books, okay? And Hunger Games. You guys know how I feel about Hunger Games. Love, but pain. PLL will be less pain for me. So I definitely want to finish reading those books as soon as I can. 3-time all favorite books. Malice by Heather Walter, Breaking Character by Lee Winter, and if you guys didn't know, there's a book called All's Well by Mona Wad. Those are just like some of my 3. I have a million favorite books. I think I have 14. Unapologetic fangirl for fairy tale retellings. My god, I am a slut for fairy tale retellings. Like, I have several on my shelf. Yeah, I just love fairy tale retellings for some reason. Once Upon a Time is my favorite show. Like, very excited for this release more than others. Crimson Crown or Crimson Crown or this Crimson Crown or something. Crimson Crown, hello, okay. From what I know so far, it's a fairy tale retelling that is sapphic. Okay, I'm getting so excited. It doesn't even come out until next year. Of the freaking Queen from Snow White. Okay, if you guys know anything about me, the Queen from Snow White is one of my favorite characters of all time, especially the Once Upon a Time version. Hello, Regina Mills. Hello, Evil Queen. Hello. Look, I just know that I'm going to be obsessed. I just know. Worst bookish habits. I would say this habit applies to anything in my life. Gets distracted. Sometimes I'm like reading the book, and then I'm like, all of a sudden, 4 pages later, I'm like, hold on. I actually don't remember anything that I just read because my thoughts were going. Okay, X marks the spot. Start at the top left of your shelf and pick your 27th book. Let's see. Don't look at the back of my head. Wait. 27. I have to do that all over again. Okay, the 27th book from that way to the left is Outlawed by Anna North. What is this book about? Your last book purchase. How Can I Help You by Laura Sims. Are we ready for a self-plug? I think we are. How Can I Help You by Laura Sims. I talk about this every video as of late. I have a book club called the Women's Wrongs Support Group. This was our September choice. Our October choice is The Weight of Blood. So if you want to come on down. That's Fable, the Women's Wrongs Support Group. It's free. So literally, what are you doing? The ZZZ Snatcher, the book that kept me up from going to sleep. Okay, listen, I'm old and I have a set schedule. Okay, that's all I'm going to say. I don't remember a specific book that has kept me up from sleeping, but I will say that the book that I did not want to put down most recently was the book that I most recently finished, and that was The Inmate by Frida McFadden. Felt like it was fast-paced, but I don't remember if it actually was fast-paced, to be honest with you. I just remember that we kept getting answers or non-answers. You're gonna have to find out. Maybe you should read it and we can chat about it. If you have read it, let me know. If you haven't, let me know. If you hated that book, let me know. If you loved that book, let me know. Please. I would love to talk with you about it. And then, so I'm going to tag some people. Okay, so if I didn't tag you, that's because I'm pretty sure that you have already did this or was already tagged. And so I'm going to tag... Wait, Maddie, were you tagged? If you weren't tagged, as told by Maddie, you should do it. You should just do it, okay? And then other Maddie, Maddie Moon Library, I'm tagging you, girl. If you don't want to do it, you really don't have to. It's fine. Like, you literally don't have to. And then Ali read a book, tagged her back. And then Natalie and Company, you should do it as well. And then Books by Emily. Shout out to all you besties. If you guys are not subscribed to them, what are you even doing? Subscribe to them, okay? They're great. They're beautiful, amazing, gorgeous, spectacular, 10 out of 10 slay. Adjectives. Thank you so much for watching. If you want to do this video, please do. It's a lot of fun. I don't know. Maybe you guys don't like doing tag videos, but I know I do, so. Thank you for watching. Thank you for spending this time with me. I really appreciate you. If you want to leave the emoji, leave the crown / tiara emoji for this crimson crown. Happy October. Hopefully I will have a fun and spooky video coming for you soon, because I have an idea that's apparently was never thought of before ever on the internet. So you'll have to stick around to see what that idea is. Maybe it's clickbait. Maybe it's not. We'd love a mystery. Okay. Goodbye. Thanks for watching.